So, hello and yes, welcome back to another video, guys. Now, before we start, I'm going to quickly apologise that I don't know if it's a cold, but my nose is really bad in the minute. It's running, so excuse me if I do a lot of sniffing, like that. But yeah, this is a very heat in the moment video. Very strange one for me. I did not be expecting to be making this video today. So I just went out with my friend. We went to buy some stuff for the gym and whatnot, and we popped into CEX. I don't like the shop CEX. For those of you who don't live in the UK and don't know what CEX is, it's basically just a used Blu-ray store. But I don't like it because I don't really like buying used stuff in the first place, especially Blu-rays. And they take all the discs out and they put them in little plastic bags and they keep them behind the counter so no one can nick them. So they're being handled a lot, and I don't like that. I'm very fussy. I'm very fussy like that. So I don't normally buy in CEX. I don't really think that you find many good deals in there. However, I found this item today in there, and it still has the price on it. I found this. This is the Spider-Man Legacy box set Blu-ray, not the 4K. You can get this in 4K as well. But yeah, as you can see there, £28 it was. Still got the price on it. Still got the CEX sticker on it. I left it on for this video. I can take them off now, thankfully. Yeah, and I'd only seen the cover of this box set before. I knew nothing about it. I saw it there, and it looked really nice. I thought, I picked it up, had a look at it, and I saw the insides and whatnot, which I'll show you guys in a minute. I had a flick through, it was amazing. Looking really nice. So I did go ahead and obviously purchase it, which is very rare. This is the first time I think I've ever bought anything in CEX, actually. I never buy stuff in there. So yeah, I was very happy. I'm going to show you guys this in a second. I'm going to quickly show you what I did have on Spider-Man though, because it is an upgrade. I do already own these films because I'm a big Marvel fan. I'm not a big fan of the Sony Spider-Man films though, funny enough. I'll talk about them as I go through them. So these are my Amazing Spider-Man Blu-rays. The first film, it's just a very generic Blu-ray. Second film, which is actually a beautiful slip, and I actually bought this when it came out, even though I'm not going to lie, I'm just going to be honest. Apologies to people who like this film, but I hate this film. It's here because I'm a Marvel fan and Spider-Man fan. But I actually bought this when it came out just because I love this slip so much. It's annoying because you can find this in Poundland now. So yeah. And then I hate this box set that I've got of the Sam Raimi trilogy of Spider-Man films. It's not a bad cover, but it's very cheap, card. And the covers in here are awful. It's just terrible. The best thing about these is inside you get some nice artwork. That's about it. But anyway, so I really don't mind upgrading this. This is rubbish. I hate it. My Amazing Spider-Man Blu-rays are very generic, so I'm pretty pleased to upgrade them into this nice box. So we'll take a look at the box now. Let me get these stickers off so we can get a proper look at the cover. I did want to keep the stickers on for the video. This one off. Just so you guys could see the price and whatnot. And come on. Apologies. Second sticker's proven to be a little bit tricky. Can't quite get hold of it. Yeah, so I kind of just walked past it. I only had this one copy of this in store, and I looked over this a lot as well, I'll say, to see if it had any dings or anything. There's not really anything. Let me come a bit closer. I can show you guys the few flaws that this box set has. My copy, there's a smudge here, which the camera ain't even picking up, which shows how minimal it is. And honest to God, that is probably it. There's like a little thin mark there on the spine. That is the condition of this. This is like brand new condition. It's amazing. I also looked on eBay and Amazon before I bought it. I was like, I want to make sure that I'm not going to pay £28 for it in here when I could get it £30 on Amazon, because I'd rather just get the Amazon one because it'll be new. Amazon, 60. eBay, there's none under 60 either. So I do think I've done very well here. But there's the cover, and it's beautiful. It's like nearly all embossed. It's really glossy on the eyes. You can see there where the sticker actually was, to be fair. But that'll come off. That'll come off. I can get that off. I've got some stuff downstairs. yeah. And then there is the spine. Which is really nice. It's going to save me a lot of room on my shelf, which is nice. And there's the back, which I love. You can see all the villains and whatnot. Let's get this camera to focus up a bit. Come on, camera. And there's all the information at the bottom if you are interested in reading it, if you're thinking about purchasing it. So yeah, let's have a look. So then you go to the side, and you've got these two little folders here. I really like that they separated the two films, or the two series of films. So you get a download code. Let's take a look at the Sam Raimi trilogy first, as it did come first. So here's the cover, which is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. This was what sold me. I pulled these out and I saw these and just thought, that's amazing. So yeah, that looks absolutely incredible. And you go onto the back and you've just got some pictures there throughout the film. You open it up, get probably the most famous scene from the Sam Raimi trilogy. And then as you flick through, it's basically Sam Raimi talking about each film. He spends a lot of time talking about the first film. And then here's some stuff on the second film. I'm not going to go through the whole book. It's kind of awkward because I don't want to crease the pages either. And then yeah, he talks about Spider-Man 3 as well. It's a nice bit about Stan Lee in here somewhere as well. But yeah, it's really well done. Really nice book. See if I can find the Stan Lee bit quickly. Ah well, it done. But anyway, then you turn to this. You've got a nice picture there of Peter sitting at the table. And then here we have the first film, which is an enjoyable film. I do enjoy this film when it comes on. So you've got all the credits there. Really nice picture. And here is the disc. And the discs are all in really good condition as well. I'm guessing someone bought this, watched it maybe once, and that was it. And then we move on to my favourite Spider-Man film in this box set. I'm not sure if I prefer it over Homecoming, because of course Homecoming's not in here. The Tom Holland one. But this is my favourite Spider-Man film in here. Potentially... Well, no, my favourite Spider-Man film is actually Into the Spider-Verse now. Which comes out very soon, I think, on Blu-ray. And then there's the disc for that one. I really like how they're all, you know, kind of uniformed, the discs. And then I really like the picture to this one, even though this isn't a great film. I think this film gets hated on a bit too much. It's not as bad as people make out, but Spider-Man 3... I've seen plenty worse films. Plenty worse films. There's the disc for that. And then we've got some bonus stuff. And the disc for this one, I really like the picture on this one. It's the... I forget what it is, a little dock at the end of the second film when he fights Doc Ock. And, you know, it sinks. I'm sorry the camera's out of focus on me. I'm trying to keep it in focus for the Blu-ray. And then, of course, beautiful picture there at the end. Beautiful picture. But I just love this cover. This is amazing. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 has a nice cover as well. But this one works so well. You can see Green Goblin, Venom, Sandman and Doc Ock. It's just beautiful. Absolutely looks beautiful. Slide that one back in. And here is the Amazing Spider-Man, which is also really nice looking cover. We can see Lizard, Green Goblin, and Electro. And then the back, really nice. And then the book's the same thing. It's the director, Gareth... Ooh. What is the director's name? I do know his name. Mark Webb. Mark Webb, of course. Mark Webb's done some other really good films as well. I just want to add, he can be a good director. Unfortunately, he's just not given good material here. But yeah, okay, you've got some images, and it's basically just Mark Webb talking about the making of these two films. I love this page. I love that picture. Best scene in both these films. So then we got the Amazing Spider-Man, which I'm not a big fan on this picture they used actually. I'm pretty sure they could have come up with something better than the first-person shot of Spider-Man over the city. But then there is the disc. Yeah, this film's just okay for me. Again, I know some people really like this film. I find it too generic for my liking. And then we got The Amazing Spider-Man 2, which of course I touched on earlier. And yes, I hate this film. This is, for me, I'd rather watch Spider-Man 3. And there's the disc. Quite an odd choice for a picture on the Spider-Man disc, but fair enough. And of course we got some bonus stuff, and that's a really nice picture there. Really like that. And then picture on this one's a bit plain. And then we got one more bit at the back, which we'll have a quick peek at, and it's a beautiful picture. Spider-Man. Get another look at that cover though. It's awesome. But yeah, so that's my little pickup from CEX. I thought I'd come on here and talk about it because I'm over the moon with it. I think I've done really well for £28. It's beautiful. If you haven't got Spider-Man on Blu-ray and you're thinking about buying these films, don't buy these cheap copies because honestly they're boring. Especially no one buy this box set. This is just so cheap. I hate it. Put a little bit extra money in. I know it's a bit more expensive. I'm not sure how many of you are going to be able to find deals like this. But yeah, go pick this box up. It's really, really good. I really am happy with it. And again, you've got some good films in here. The first Spider-Man film was entertaining. I really like the second film. You know, it's worth it for those two. They're very good films, the first two. So yeah, massive upgrade there. Very happy with it. Thank you so much for watching as always, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, leave a message, and I'll see you guys next time for another video. Bye bye.